Hey everybody, this is Tad coming to you from the Smelly Farm here on the Dadcraft server, and I'm standing on the platform that I built, I guess, on the last episode, but I actually have some more to show you. As I pan around, you can see that I have a protective covering or a protective shell all the way around this whole thing now. So I haven't really started much on the farm itself because I didn't want gas blowing up everything as I tried to, get all the redstone placed. And so I still have a few guys spawning from here and there. You can see that blaze up there. I need to get rid of him in a little bit. But today I want to start on the main engine component that's going to be driving this farm. It's kind of going to be a flip-flopping mechanism that will cause um, the sweepers to sweep all the way down to one end and then stop and change direction and then go all back the other direction. So let me go ahead and jump outside here and I'll let you look and see, have a look-see at what it looks like from the outer part of the shell. See? I also got a nice floor all the way around the base of this thing, so we can get some good drop platforms over there and do some item collection and a few other things down the bottom. So the shell is quite a bit bigger than the bounding box. You can see the outline of the bounding box in there still. Let me shoot on up here. And this is the view where I first laid out the bounding boxes. You can't really see them in there from this area, but this is kind of the same overall view that we have. And let's see, over in the background you can see some half slabs that have already started. This area back here, we're going to have to totally convert it to non-spawnable areas to try to increase the rates on this farm. Go ahead and shoot on over here. Yeah. Let me go ahead and see if I can get that guy out. Oh. Got him. Alright. Good deal. And let's see. Drop back down into here. There's the bounding boxes like I was mentioning. You can still see that. The ice still kind of shows where each level is going to be, each platform level. And zoom on into here. Now there was a blaze. Where'd he go? I can hear him. I think he went down somewhere. He was over on this side. Oh well. Aha, he's hiding. I see your smokiness. Don't hit the piggy. There we go. Alright. So I need to get some things together. This is the area right here where these guys are congregating. This is where the main engine is going to be. So let me get a few things together, and I will see you in just a little bit. Alrighty, welcome back. And now I have everything I think I need in order to start this engine, but I realized that the first thing I need to do is, and these guys are starting to get annoying, but I really don't have any solution for them until I get rid of this floor, the area that they're spawning on. The first thing I need to do is actually set up the track for the sweeper. So it needs to be obsidian, since slime blocks can't stick to the obsidian because it's going to be a slime block sweeper. So I will go ahead and jump up there and start to do that. I'm just going to do one of the tracks because I need, in order to set up this engine, I have to set it up in a way that I can, I can test it and I can see how it's functioning. So I'm going to set up this sweeper that's going to go right down this direction here. So I already have some of the obsidian blocks placed kind of where they need to go. So I'm just going to continue that here. And let me see, I have, do I have it? I think I have some screenshots of it. But here we go. I'm just going to run this down this side. all the way. Get off of here. Oh, sorry. Go ahead and jump. Oh! I fell. Try this again. And, oh, great. Yeah. See, how can I do this? Get rid of this bounding box just for a sec. Really, I don't even need that here. That's just a reference. Alright, and get this one back in place. Redstone, I'm wondering how far past this needs to go. I will go ahead and just lay out the majority of this track on this side, and then I'll do some checking on some of the screenshots that I have. I'm just going to place this out. One of the sets of pistons is going to run along this track, and one will be in the middle, right here. And of course, you can see these little redstone tower type things that I have. That's going to be supplying the redstone to this track on this one side. And so I got that one, and let's go over here. Oh, actually, let me jump across over to here, because that's the one I want to start next. And do I have any pearls? Yeah, I got pearls on me. Okay. Do a little tricky deal here. Jump up. Boom. Oh, there we go. Right where I wanted to be. 1, 2, 3. Well, I don't have to count this. I know this goes all the way down. So I'll just speed this up till I get down to the end. Nope, ran out. Don't. Man, I'm gonna have to get quite a bit more. Yeah, actually, I can place that from down here. The only thing that is kind of bad about obsidian is if you misplace it, it just is time consuming cleaning it up. I believe this one goes out past it once, but let me put this on. Well, actually, let me go ahead and lay out the redstone for this now. I have to get a little bit more this side now. Alright, and oh, jump up there again. I guess I should just go ahead and put a block right there. I keep having to move in this direction. I forget why that's there. Do not know. Alright, and let me check something, my reference. And I'll be back. I just want to make sure that I'm putting the right amount of redstone at the ends, because it differs. I don't just run redstone to the very end. Depending on where the piston distribution is, it needs to look a certain way, so I'll be right back. Okay, so the pattern goes like so. This side, it goes one past the bounding area, and the redstone actually goes all the way to the very end. So let's just go ahead and put this all the way back through here. This will distribute redstone all along this line, and then it actually, these last two blocks don't get redstone because the piston will actually be extending in that direction, and I don't want it to go any further than that. So that's the redstone on this side. And so I'll go ahead and see, can I jump over to yonder ways? I can probably get it like this. Jump! Oh, almost missed it. You know what? I need to get these on my bar again. And back it up, back it up, back it up. Right there. Okay, that's what I want. Now over here, it does go past the bounding box by 1. And the redstone actually goes all the way to the end. And then I'm going to go ahead and cruise back this direction all the way, placing redstone down. And here it does what it did at the opposite corner. It goes right to the very edge of the bounding area, but we need to stop short 2 blocks from the end with the redstone. Get a little bit more of that. Okay, so that redstone is complete. Now, I do need to have, let's see, I need to have a block. Let me choose this kind of block. So it has to be a block here. I'm going to line it up with the center of this line here. It's a good measured point right there. So I'm going to be powering this one from a redstone circuit coming over here, and the rest of this, since redstone only travels 15 blocks, has to have another power source coming in right here. So this line's going to be here. Now, this is going to be the track. This is where I'm going to have a sweeper going across here that's going to go all the way down to one end, all the way back over to here. And this bottom bounding box right here is actually going to be the platform that things are spawning on. And 2 blocks above that is going to be the sweeper that just runs down and pushes everything over in that direction, and then comes on back and pushes it back. So let me, I'll tell you what, I will go ahead and let me get the pistons. I think I have those in my inventory too. Pistons, slime blocks. I think, let me see here. The pistons are going to go in this configuration. Oh, no, in this configuration right here. I'll go ahead and lay the first one down. Okay, right there. Then I'm going to place the slime blocks across as such, all the way over here, and then another piston going the opposite way. The cool thing about this sweeper is, if I were to hit this one redstone circuit over here with a 1-tick pulse, it will push this along with all of these slime blocks over once, and then it'll retract back, and it'll stay in the same position, but all these would have been pushed out 1 block in this direction. Then if we send a pulse to that one, extending just the slime blocks back, it grabs a hold, it sends this whole line back, grabs a hold of that piston, and then pulls it forward. So that's one whole cycle. But you have to power it with a 1-tick pulse over here, and then a 2, 3, 4, however long pulse over there, and it will bring it in. And that's the pattern. 1-tick, 2-tick, 1-tick, 2-tick, and it'll just keep pushing this thing all the way down to one end. Now, then when it gets to the end, you have to switch it to where it's 1-tick over there and 2 ticks over here. And then it'll push it all the way back. So we'll get a demonstration of that in just a little bit once I get the main engine set up right down in this area. So let me go ahead and jump on down here, and I'm going to start with the initial clock setup. Don't need that, don't need that. Oh, I do need some pistons still. Need some redstone, need some hoppers. And let me see, what else do I need? Okay. Couple blocks on my bar. I'm gonna grab this block, set him over here, set him over here. And let's see, I have 2 hoppers. They need to face into each other. Like so. This is just a typical redstone clock. I'm gonna set this guy here. That one here. That one there. Some of these are temporary. Oop, didn't need that there. Alright, there we go. This is temporary, get rid of that. There actually needs to be a spot of redstone here. Get rid of this. Spot of redstone there. And comparators. Coming out of that hopper, and a comparator coming out of that hopper. Alright, so now, let's see, it's going to be 64 and 16. That is the right amount to get a sweeper all the way over to one side. Starting from one side, going all the way over. That's what this timer is going to do. It's going to be the main thing to send it all the way down to one side. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. And I will Let's see, can I put this right on the side of this hopper? Let's see if I can do this. No, I can't. Okay, so I'm gonna have to put block here. Block here. This is gonna be a shut-off switch. So if I wanted to shut it off, I could easily come over here and shut that clock off with that. So this is just gonna oscillate back and forth. And I think yeah. So there it goes. So that would have been the right amount of time to send that sucker down here. And this redstone block right here is going to be the power source. So when it's over in this position, it's going to be sending certain signals out to make it go one direction, and then when it flips on over to here, it will send another signal out to go in that direction. And so now let's set up those two signals. So we're going to have that there, that here, that here, that here, and let's break these two. Now we have two small clocks that I have to make. These will be for the pulses. I'm going to have just one item bouncing back and forth in here, and it's going to just be sending a pulse like blink, 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 blink. And let's see, let's just get one item in each of them. Right, there's one in that one, and there's one in that one. And of course, when you see when it has the redstone here, it's actually stopping this one from functioning. So actually that redstone is not the source. These two are the source. So see how that blinks right there? Blink, blink. Now I'm going to take a comparator. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I got the wrong thing in here. Right, there we go. Give me my lever back. Okay. Now I'm going to take a comparator. And oh, no, that's not the stone I wanted. I want this guy here. Yeah, this is comparator here, comparator here. And yep, right here. Bonk and bonk. So look at this. Now we have a signal blinking coming out of there. And once that thing switches back, this one will blink. Alright, so, oh, there it went. Now that one's blinking. So now we want to take this signal. Let's get this signal over here started first. So, put some redstone down here. Does that? Yeah, that needs to be here because this is actually going to power that redstone. See how that blinky blinks? And I'm going to take, it's actually being translated over to, don't need that in my bar anymore, but I do still want some of these. Don't need that. Go ahead and hang on to the comparator. I want to take this signal out through here and out through here. I have to do a snazzy little crisscross here where I'll have a signal going above here over to this one area, and then this signal when it starts is going to go through that block and below that one and not interfere with this circuit. So this goes over here, 2 blocks, some dust over here, going to get it into that block, out into a repeater, and this is where it will start to get noisy, so I might actually turn off my sound. See, look at that. So this is going to be noisy. Let me go ahead and turn this sound down. Well, I actually just turned off. Let me go ahead. I'll just continue working. Go ahead and put that up there. Keep hearing like a blaze. Right, this is the outside track, so we do have another one actually here on the inside. That's not where I wanted it. Okay, so that is noisy. Let me go ahead and turn it off. Sounds, is it blocks? Yeah, I'm going to turn the blocks off for now, because that will just become a noisy thing. Alright, so this is actually the, what do they call that, a monostable circuit? it's going to create the 1 tick pulse. Yeah, this is going to be our 1 tick pulser. So blink, blink, just real quick. And I'm going to send this out to a line on the floor. It's actually going to go right here, go out onto the floor, and this is going to actually be what goes into this right here. Now in order to, oh, did I hear a blaze? I don't see one. I know I need to have 2 right here. And let me dress this up a little bit more. I don't want this to be stone brick, but see, we got 1 tick pulses going here. 1 tick pulses all the way. Let's look and see what it looks like up here. 1 tick pulses, see how it sends it out? Sends it out and jumps back. So that's what we want. We want it to throw it forward, and then that other one over there will do a 2 tick pulse once we get that line ready, and it would pull this thing back. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually turn on, or put a shut off switch here, so if we need to shut this thing down, and we can shut down these 2 circuits easily with those switches there. So we're going to go ahead and put that in here, another one of these in here, and let's see, redstone repeater. Yep. Oh, no, it's comparator. There's the repeater. Better eat something before I starve myself. Hey, Doc. So this one is actually, this one's actually going to be the 1 or the 2 pulse. The inside track, this one is going to be the other one. Let's see. Yeah. And let's actually go here. Let me dress this up a little bit. I'm going to I want all the same type of brick that is going to be underneath these redstone lines to be just this andesite. It's easy for counting, and it'll all be nice and uniform. So this goes up to here, 1 there, 2 repeaters, boom, and a repeater there. There we go. And I don't think there's any other repeaters in this. Oh, I hear someone. Okay, so this side, I also had, Doc says, "You are a genie." Yeah, it's a kind of a little running joke there. His daughter, or he was telling me one day that you're a genius whenever it comes to this redstone stuff, and his daughter was there, and she said, "Yeah, he's a genie." I thought that was cute. Right, so this, see, that signal just comes right through that block, comes right over here, and now I want to send it into this block right here, and we're going to do another monostable circuit. Get this going in here. Boom. And I'll go ahead and put that over there too. We're going to throw in a couple blocks on top. Output, repeater. Output, repeater. Now the thing about this one is it's going to actually climb. It's going to climb up here. It's going to be completely separate from this one. See how it connects right here, but I need to separate it from that signal there and go here. Okay. Okay, so now this is actually going to go up onto this. Set to 2 ticks, that's set to 1. You probably wonder, why do I have two of these going in like this? Well, this other circuit right here is going to be coming into here. And since this one line is going to have to share two different types of signals, these are the two different types of signals, the 1 tick and the 2 tick. So when it's going one direction, the 1 tick will be going. Whenever it needs to come back the other direction, the 2 tick will go. So now I need to feed this line. See, I have that there, so I'm going to go ahead and I think, you know what I need? I need some more of those andesites. Get a couple more of those on the bar. Let me drop this stuff down. Don't need that in my pockets anymore. Those two, and here we go. We're rolling. Now I come across here, how many blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Counting blocks with Tad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And we're going to jump up here. I need to actually send it. I need to amp this up a bit. So I'm going to put a repeater here and bring this signal all the way across over to here. Our little workstation is going to have to go in a little bit. And then I need to drop back down. But I'm going to drop back down with half slabs. Get a half slab here. And basically what I'm going to try to do, I have to bring power up to there, to that block, because remember that is going to feed this line. We place that block there. I heard something. I heard him. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. Let's get you. I'm gonna get you, buddy. Let's see. Where are you at? Oh, where'd he go? Oh, I bet he went in that little hole there. Well, I don't have time for you. I could easily just bring the signal right up to there, but the problem is I'm gonna have 3 levels here, and I'm also going to have another level right over here. So I have 3 levels high, but a platform here. So this redstone has to be sandwiched between 2 tracks. So I can't just send it straight up because it would interfere with all kinds of stuff. So this is the method that I came up with. Now I'm going to have to break you because you are definitely in the wrong place. Sorry, dude. Okay. And let's see. I will... Gotta bring this guy across. How many of these do I need to go across? 2, 3, 4. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5, 6. Is it gonna be enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gotta go out 10. So I got 6. Let me jump up on top of that. And just put your stuff away in here. Don't need you. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Redstone continuing on this direction. Now I'm going to have to put a repeater somewhere right here. I believe it is going to be on... gosh, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the 7th one. 7th one repeater. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bink, 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 bink. There we go. Now we should have this. Now I'm going to make a little ladder here. And this will help. Let's see, right here, and here, and oh gosh, this is going to be a little bit tough, but I think that actually comes right back. Okay, yeah, so that's going to be it for ladder. Go ahead and get my resources back. This is actually going to, in the future, go all the way up to all the levels, but I'm just going to do the first one here. So we get redstone on that, redstone on this, and then we're going to bring it back in this direction. The same number of, no, that can't be, one less. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we're going to bring this signal back, then get some more of this on the bar. Bring that signal on back to here. And then I'm going to have to raise it up. Raise it up to the specific block. Maybe get 2. Get this here. Break that again. Get this here. So, oh, but see how that connects? That's a problem, but that's not going to be that big of a deal. Oh wait, am I not counting this right? I should have been right at this block. That's right in the middle, isn't it? Yep. And why is it not going? Alright, hold on just 1 second. Okay, so yeah, I miscalculated some of my counting down there, so this actually needs to come over one more. That needs to be connected. So let's put this back here, like so, like so. Oh, don't want to fall off. Reconnect this right here, like so. Pillar on up, jump and see where we're at. Okay. So there's our signal coming over to here. We'll go over to there. And now what I do here, that cannot interfere, because this actually has to come through that. Because see, look, it's just doing something crazy. Cut it off here. Now look. Oh, and look what we have. It's actually moving. Now it's the only problem is it's getting down to the area where the redstone stops. So that's a problem. And now it's like, okay, because this, now I need to supply it from here. Redstone only travels 15 blocks before it dies out. And all you need is, you know, any kind of signal. It doesn't matter if it's a 1 tick or whatever. Okay, so that one, yeah, I still don't have that circuit hooked up. So I'm going to go ahead and mirror this whole thing right over here, and I'll be right back to you, okay? So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll be back. Alright, so here we are again, and you can see I have this set up, and it's going to go over to, oh, forgot I got some stuff going on over there that's going to need to come out. You just grabbed a hold of it, and now it's probably messing it all up. Let me go ahead and get back to Durandal on that question too. Okay, so I cleaned that up over there. And now, the reason why I can't just have a big sweeper all the way across this whole thing, and the reason why I'm having to do this little split down the middle, is because slime blocks and pistons will only push 12 blocks in total. So the problem is you can't have it just going all the way over there. And right here we have 1, 2, 3, and it's just kind of hard to count while it's moving. Let's see when it stops moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 blocks. Let me count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 blocks right there. That one over there is the 9th. So when this guy pushes it, it's actually pushing 9 blocks. And so I could go a little bit further, but the whole bounding box area right here, I just divided it in half, so I went with 9. Now another thing that helps is I can attach some blocks to the bottom of this that will actually sweep small magma cubes off of our platform, so that's actually an advantage there, to have something that would sweep 1 block high. So now I pretty much have the track ready. I went ahead and mirrored this over here, so this is done. And we get the scaffolding down and out of the way. Don't need to be there anymore. Go ahead and pick up this block over here. This on Shimon. And I will start on the second circuit. So we have the circuit that would actually push it in this direction. It comes right out of here. This is the one. It splits and goes over to here, and will go. This circuit right here goes on the floor here and goes on the outer one, and it supplies the redstone from here going both directions. Oh, I'm going for a ride. How about that? It goes in 2 different directions. Here, and then it also sends it up that tower and goes in both directions. So this is all supplied by this circuit, whereas this one supplies this one of the middle circuits, and that's what is causing it to do what it does to go in that direction. Now we want to have this side over here, the middle one, do a 2-tick pulse, and the outer one do a 1-tick pulse, because see, it's not doing it. So now we will work on this circuit. So I need to go through here and pull, let's see, I think it's, I'm going to have to get a repeater. Repeaters on the line. I think I got everything I need right here. And we're going to send this into a block right here, and come out of a block, go into a block, and go into a repeater. So now, when this one is activated, it will come through here, hit this, and it will activate this monostable circuit, but send a repeating pulse that will be consistently a 2-tick pulse. Let's just wait for it to go, and we'll see it. Alright, so here it goes. So it comes in here, goes in that block, out that block, and now it's sending a 2-tick pulse. Now one thing is, it's not actually able to do anything because this has to send the 1-tick pulse first, and then the 2-tick pulse will pull it all back. So now I need to take the same signal, bring it right over here, like so. Right over here, send it into that block. So now when it comes out of here, it will go through this block and activate this, and then we will have our 1-tick going on the outer side. So as soon as this fires up and switches, we can watch this thing go all the way across, back over to here. And we'll see where it goes. Waiting, and here it comes. Is it coming? Is it coming? No, it's not coming. Why are you not coming? Why you not want to come? Alright, is everything balanced? Do I have enough redstone over here? Let's check. Whoa. Let's switch back over to this side, okay. I'm going to watch from up here and see where I might be missing something. I know that you have to have these repeaters balanced on one circuit. You have to have the same number on the other circuit, so I might have something a little bit out of balance. Oh, it looks like they're both getting a 1 tick. That's not good. So that's getting 1 tick also. Let me go ahead and change something here. Here it comes. Well, here it was coming, but then it decided to go ahead and switch back to where it was. I'll jump up here again. Go ahead and break you so you don't mess up that. And we'll watch it whenever it switches back to the middle configuration. Now it's on the outside configuration, and it'll switch over in just a second. And there it comes. Voila. We're having it come on down. Oh, it looks pretty glitchy, doesn't it? Running on a server like this, it's a mess. There it goes. Let's see if it goes all the way down to the end, and let me break these blocks before it gets here. You don't need it attaching itself to anything. Okay, that's good. Alright, so now here it just sits at this end for a second, and it should fairly quickly start coming back. There we go. Check it out. Okay, so we successfully have the sweeper engine working. The main engine is not too terribly difficult to figure out and understand down there, but that's the main engine that is going to power 6 of these platforms. This is just one of them. I went ahead and just did one, and off camera I'll go ahead and mirror the same thing on the other side, and I might come back and give you a progress update once I get those 2 done. I'm not going to put these spawning platforms in here yet because I need to situate the dropping areas first before we do that, and I still have quite a bit of structure, protective shell to create around the base of this. So anyway, that's kind of all that I'm going to do on this episode, this video, this update of the Wither Smelly Farm. And I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you have any questions, leave me a comment, leave a like, subscribe, whatever.